Hi everyone, my name is Lisa. This past fall, I was one of the Cultural and Identity Envoys for Temple Rome campus. This is my first time abroad, so I thought the Envoy program would help provide a way for me to reflect on my experiences as they relate to my personal identity. With our last cultural immersion event, visiting the Joel Naffima Refugee Center, it was hard not to start directly comparing it to my experiences with one of Philadelphia's resettlement agencies that I interned with this past summer. So unlike the place I used to intern for, the Joel Naffima Center is run solely off of grants and donors, and therefore isn't tasked with the same resettlement responsibilities. However, a lot of their functions do overlap, such as employment assistance. While we were at the center, we had the opportunity to hear from a client who was very forthright about his struggles with resettling here in Rome. It seemed as though a particular issue facing Rome resettlement was a lack of affordable housing, which in a relatively cheaper city like Philadelphia isn't as much of an issue. I think it was an important realization to have that although the word refugee is a globally accepted term, it looks different everywhere. By no means is it easy to be a refugee anywhere, but it's important to think of privilege on a global scale. Being a part of the Asian diaspora in the US, even if my parents came here as refugees, affords me certain privileges. It doesn't mean I don't face difficulties here, but it is important to look at power dynamics on an international scale to better understand identity. Going forward, I hope that Temple and future study abroad students see the value of investing into these types of experiences and discussions. Going abroad is a unique window into a different lifestyle and culture that shouldn't be taken for granted. I consider my participation in this program as much of a privilege as it was to study abroad itself. And thank you for this opportunity.